Number 6, experiential learning. A long time ago, the dominant learning strategies were rote and didactic learning. Rote means training learners by repetition, which was practiced in the 19th century in the United States by making students recite a passage from the Bible or poetry over and over again until they could recite it by heart. Didactic is when learning is accomplished through rules and instruction delivered by a teacher. In other words, the children sit in their seats and watch and listen to the teacher all day. In either case, if the pupils didn't try hard or lost interest, they were punished. Of all the learning strategies that replaced rote and didactic, perhaps the most effective is experiential learning. When we learn through experience and then reflect on our learning, we are practicing experiential learning. This means writing assignments should have a real function, as when we are writing a diary entry or a letter to an aunt or uncle. Every opportunity for real-world math learning should be exploited. When calculating unit cost at a grocery store, when figuring how far it is to drive on a vacation, or when plotting a geocache entry. Maybe after learning the Pythagorean theorem, we go outside and calculate the height of our building. Thanks to the internet, loads of exciting science experiments can be accessed at a click and then replicated at home. We can experience history and civics by visiting historical sites, taking part in democratic debate, or interviewing elders. Experiential learning is one of the special strengths of homeschooling, where every family vacation is a class trip. My family has explored the world within reach relentlessly. With the help of our trusty van, we have found our way as far south as Florida, where we puttered a motorboat through alligator swamps. We crisscrossed the cities of Boston and Chicago with our scooters, climbed to the tops of nearby mountains, shared the Palm Sunday service with Jimmy and Rosalind Carter at the former First Family's church in Plains, Georgia, walked over the Edmund Pettus Bridge and retraced the trails of civil rights heroes. We read Walt Whitman, then visited his museum home and hiked a trail he once regularly hiked. We read Hawthorne's The Custom House, sitting on the steps of the actual custom house he wrote of, now a museum in Salem, Massachusetts. I guess, simply put, experiential learning is a joyous way of life.